We are live. I was just talking to Paul in the comment section. Let me get everything set up here. We're coming in tonight with our Atari 130XE original hardware stream, of course. We've got the Ultimate Cart hooked up to it, and we've got our FujiNet hooked up to it. And we will be running it through its paces. We've streamed this machine before. This is our first time streaming it on our new hardware setup for streaming, so hopefully it's a much better quality. Hello to you, Paul. We'll give a second for a few people who want to join in to take notice that we're live randomly. Beep bop boop. We will be taking game requests from the live chat. Anybody that joins in, watching, whatever, make sure to hit that like button to help push us out in the algorithm so people know that we get on a regular basis here, hang out, and do some old school 8 and 16-bit gaming. I'm trying to get newfangled video games, yeah. I've always been a huge fan of tabletop gaming first and foremost as a solo gamer. But 8-bit and 16-bit gaming goes hand in hand with me, especially a lot of the 8-bit computer games and such, because they're directly modeled with the RPGs and such games. They're directly modeled after things like the AD&D rules and such. So, yeah, I'm just running in here. I'm trying to get everything straight. I've got a computer desk. I've got several old computers here I need to organize a little bit. Yeah, we're running in. I didn't expect to stream tonight, but I got news of some stuff happening this throughout the later part of this week where I'll probably be limited to when I can get on. I don't want to deprive any of you from your random encounter show goodness, huh? So yeah, I'm just running in here, getting set up, and trying to get things happening. Oh, so with the 130XE, where do you guys want to start? We'll get something we can warm up on. I'll go over one neat feature of the 130, or any Atari 8-bit computers really, was the fact that you can play the 5200 ROMs. There's conversions. So if you have an Atari 8-bit computer, the 5200 library is wide open for you as well, and would be probably my recommended way of playing 5200 games on original hardware, because a 5200, the controllers and such are just so unreliable. Reading up on Jaquay Jennels, who wrote games and went onto computer games. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I've got some Jaquay's artwork in the background. Yeah, but it's from the era when he was a man and hadn't become a woman yet or whatever. I don't know what's going on. I know that Jaquay's has passed away, along with Rebecca Hindman, the woman Jaquay's was married to. I'm not. You have to be careful the way you phrase things now with all this with all the stuff going on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that picture there. You know, as far as I can tell, it was he became a she and then married a she. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a headache I want to get into. But yes, Mr. Jaquay's, Mrs. Jaquay's, whatever, contributed a heck of a lot to our hobbies, both on tabletop and with the some computer games and such. In fact, I think that when he was, what was his name, Paul Jaquay's? If I'm not mistaken, not Paul, Jack? I can't remember now what his birth name was. I believe he worked for EA for a little while. Electronic Arts. If I'm not mistaken, he had some either direct or sort of as a contractor, something to do with Bard's Tale. And I know Rebecca worked on that as well. So, yeah, they contributed a ton to the hobby. We're not throwing any kind of shade. It's just some things are complicated to try to wrap your mind around or think about, so you don't want to misspeak so much. I know he worked on Dragon Quest a good bit. Yeah. Jaquays is a he. What was the module? The forest module. I can't think of the name of it. It was quite good. TSR work was quite good. Dragon Mountain, the artwork. I've got that poster hanging up right over there behind me. Yeah, that is a Jaquays piece. So writer, artist, etc. Yeah, we our hats are off. Our hats are off. What do we want to warm up on here? We'll try some Centipede. Yeah, this is a game that's easy for me to get into and start warming up. I'm just looking at our stream compared to my TV screen, making sure the colors and such are comparable. Yeah, it's amazing how nuanced video streams can be between various screens and such. But yeah, both of them, Rebecca and Janelle, I guess you would say, I think, I don't know. Throughout the history of gaming, they've been around since the early days, and they really did contribute so much. Yeah, Paul, let me know if the sound or anything is off over there, or too low, really. It'll take us a few rounds. 5200 Centipede was one of the most it's a great version of Centipede, but it's the way they program those spiders and such, it makes it one of the most difficult versions of Centipede. That and the ColecoVision version. Yeah, I need to look at the screen while we actually have some sound going on. Okay, it doesn't look like it's blowing your eardrums out. That's good. But yeah, we throw down on some 8-bit computers here. That's my main form of hobby when it comes to video games. We have the Atari 8-bit 130XE. We have the Commodore 64 128. We've got an MSX Turbo R. We have a Color Computer 3 from Tandy. And we have the TI-99 4A. Yeah, I just love gaming on these machines. I love the 8-bit era just in general. 16-bit era I love as well, but I'm not so familiar with 16-bit computers. Of course, the Amiga and the Atari ST, they're all great, but even in their heyday, I was still on 8-bit computers. Oh, the Dabbler's in there. Yeah, we got to do something with the Dabbler here in a second when we catch a break. He is going to be our second moderator on the show. Don't know if he knows what he's signing up for, but hey, if he signs up, he signs up. Because dealing with me is dealing with pure craziness, yeah? But the Dabbler is used to that. And he's somebody that probably knows very little about 8-bit computers, way before his time. Hell, I think DOS 6.22 was already gone by the time Dabbler came around. He does still remember 3.5-inch floppy disk though, so he's not bad off. Yeah. I'm not sure if Mr. Dabbler has even played an Atari before, of any kind, console, etc. He may have. We'll let him answer that. We'll get him here to the Fortress of Doom at some point and let him dive in. Age is just a number. I don't know. You know, depending on when you live, there's all these experiences that are just for you. You know, in your childhood, in your teenage years, and adult life, that no matter when somebody else was born, even if they go back and look at the era and try things out from the era and such, they miss out on the experience of things. Yeah. Oh, we've got Defender on here for sure. The best port of Defender for home use in the early 80s, 100%. Let me set the dabbler up here real quick, though. There we go. Add a dabbler on for our moderator team. We've got a team now, you and John Stope. Yeah, we may come back to some Centipede here in a few. Is the audio, can you guys hear that? I'm making sure it's not too low. I have a pretty loud voice, so it's not hard for me to speak over many things. But all good, good. Yeah, I've been working on my voice. I used to be a very quiet person. Then I worked 10 years as a correctional officer in our maximum security prison down the road. And geez, I learned how to speak loudly. It's good to see you, Paul. It's been a while since I've seen you around the show. But I remember you from the early days. What did Paul want? Defender, right? Yeah, Atari had a great port of Defender, other than you could play it with the joystick. Thank God. Yeah, that's the one thing about the arcade machine that drove me crazy, was that it was all buttons. For those that are old enough to remember, you had an up and down button, a thrust button. Over here you had a fire button, a bomb button, a cloak button. It was... That's why I stayed away from that machine. Yeah, I learned quickly that was a quarter sucker. Well, if you were in the hospital last year, we're glad you are back rocking, man. Yeah, I know I've talked to you on Discord a few times here and there trying to check up on you, but I'm glad to see you back on YouTube. Cheers, mate. 2026 is going to be a good year. Yeah, we're going to keep it on easy here. That's the only thing, though, with a joystick, you're playing this, and then you've got to reach and hit the space key for your bombs. So I never do terribly well at this. But what a great port of Centipede. The Atari 8-bit computer is just putting the other ports of Centipede to shame. Yeah? But just a fantastic game from Williams. I think really the game that really started them off. And Williams came with some strong arcade titles. Robotron 2084, Defender, etc. It was good stuff. Oh boy, yeah, I knew he was getting us. Yeah, that's the old school Atari controller. I've custom built, based on the Quick Shot. I custom built controllers for my Ataris and such things like that. Just to give us a little bit better control. I don't mind the old school Atari joystick though. It's just that with them, well, nowadays they're remaking them, of course, but for a long time, all the remade ones were just cheap Chinese junk that broke within a few plays. And then the old ones, they were just getting wore down. So that's why I went ahead and a couple of years ago and made up some custom controllers using Sanwa arcade parts. I got most of the controller from Arcader when they came out, but I went in and gutted it, and I put in short throw sticks and such, and yeah, it's just a great experience to use. It feels like a great arcade stick, but you can hold it in your hand. It's not a big arcade stick board. All right, you aliens, it's on. We're saving this planet. We're done. Leave my people alone. I'm going to turn the auto fire on even. Yeah, that's another great reason to build your own sticks. That you can add stuff like auto fire, etc. Oh, I was able to get that bomb off in time. If we can't save you, we will kill you before they take you. Sorry. It's Air Force policy here on this planet. Oh, we're definitely chunking a bomb there. Yeah, but I don't know. Atari got this port so right, or whoever did this port, they got this so right. The sounds, the visuals, yeah, and I think this is done completely in a bitmap mode, which makes it even more impressive if you ask me. You're out of here. Where's he at? Somebody's flying over here. There we go. We got 3 people left. Nice. Yeah, I still weld the old soldering iron here and there, and try to do some basic stuff, but I don't get into too much complicated anymore. But there's not much we can't repair over here if it goes crazy. You know, our Atari's upgraded with the ultimate 1 megabyte RAM board, and we put in the Atari VBXE, a new video mode. And, oh, I had a buddy do that. Yeah, I'll fix things. I don't get into the complicated upgrades. I had a buddy do that. Sean do that for me, and we did the ultimate composite out S video mod as well. Oh boy, we're getting our butt kicked now. Yeah, we're spamming bombs. Jeez Louise! Look at all those bullets. Ah! I remember the Defender arcade machine. I'm not sure if there was a more loud arcade machine to ever exist, at least the ones that I've seen. All of a sudden they'd start booming, and you'd look over there and see all those vector graphics and stuff. Yeah, it made you want to put quarters in. It really did. It was a arcade floor showstopper. Defender was. In the mix of everything else, Defender stood out. Plus, it's just weird control scheme. But the whole machine just looked fantastic. The artwork down the sides. Yeah, that was something that Williams did well. The Robotron 2084 artwork was awesome. Did Williams do Tapper? I can't remember if they did Tapper or not. I think they did Tapper. I don't know, just several iconic machines just stand out to me. From the golden era of the arcade, the early 80s. The Defender was a toughie. Dragon's Lair, oh yeah. The first Star Wars, the vector-based arcade, yeah. I was lucky enough, I got to see one of the sit-down machines for that. And I can't even remember where it was. It was somewhere when I was a kid, they had most all these Star Wars machines I remember were sort of uprights. There were sit-down machines where it basically looked like the cockpit of a X-Wing. Yeah, it was awesome. Oh, he got us anyway. That's one problem. I love the sprays of pixels everywhere when stuff explodes. Yeah, but when a lot of stuff's exploding and there's bullets flying, sometimes they get lost in all of that. Hey, we made it up to Attack Wave 5. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing better than we started out. Oh, we're chunking bombs to the left and right here. Oh, what hit us? Just not fast enough with the bombs. Yeah, but this game paved the way for a lot of shooters down the road. Very influential shooter. Alright, can we make it to 70,000? Oh, we made it. Do I know? I know of Quake. Yeah, I remember it. I did play Quake on, what was it? The Dreamcast? One of the consoles Quake came out on in the early 2000s, late 90s. Yeah. But I remember it. I remember everybody doing the LAN parties and everything else for it. It was quite nuts for Quake for a while. I'm pretty sure it was the Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast, where I first played Quake. I didn't have a decent PC until like after the year 2000, so I was still rocking a Super Nintendo and an Atari 8-bit. And the PC that we had before in the late 90s, you could do a few basic things with it, but you weren't gaming on it. Yeah. Yeah, I still ride the Super Nintendo. We just did a stream yesterday where we played some Super Nintendo stuff. I rode the Super Nintendo and still ride it. Like I said, my gaming, it's like I don't know. I like modern games and I play modern games and such. But and this here and there, well, I say modern, but we're talking about. Oh, well, Dabbler will know because I traded him some stuff and got a PS4 from him a few years back. Yeah. But there's a few things on there I'll mess around with. I consider that modern gaming. But my gaming tastes just lie in 2D gaming. And that's why I love the 8-bit computers and 16-bit stuff and everything. And we get new games for this stuff here and there. If you have the Commodore 64 or the MSX, you get a lot more than the Atari does for whatever reason. But there's a lot of new games flying out. But it's just that 2D gaming is my favorite. I don't know why. I didn't make the transition over to 3D very well. All right, guys. Anybody coming in with some game request? Yeah, we knocked Centipede and Defender down. Might go back to them. That I can pick just a random letter or number and just dive in and find new stuff. Because that's what I do on these computers is I'll just dive in and play random things, make notes of things, and find hidden gems here and there, stuff I never played. So many thousands of games that came out for these 8-bit computers. It's just that you'll never run out of exploration. Yeah? I tell you what, we'll shoot over to. Oh yeah, we got all of that. We'll stick over. A lot of stuff that came out on the 2600 came out on the Atari 8-bit computers as well. We'll go over to the P's. I was going to say we'll go to P because Paul's on and take a look at some of the P games. And if we don't, we'll see what we see interesting, but we'll definitely look at Pitfall. You know, there's Paul and the Dummy. Yeah. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. I'm not seeing anything going on here. I just see random blocks disappearing. Yeah, this is a quick pass. We'll keep looking. We got some Paul games over here. Me, exactly. I don't know if this is Paul's or Waco or Paul's Dr. Waco. Geez, that almost looks like a pinball machine from here. It looks like a good old ZX Spectrum conversion. Created WPCS by Paul Wu. Is this pinball? It is pinball. Oh, this is weird. This is really weird. The physics are terrible. The artwork's nice and strange though. There's a Pac-Man up there, an anti-Apple logo. Yeah, we hated Apple all the way back then. Nothing's changed. We've got a gun. We've got, I don't know. One guy looks like Mario over here as a flipper. And a clown on the other end. Who all we got? We got hearts, we got floppy disks, we got rats. I don't know. Somebody had a weird dream before making this game. It's a strange one. Come on, Mario. Flip that pinball. Oh! The flippers aren't even fast enough for this. When do we run out of pinballs? Oh, we got 3 stuck in this basket in front of us, yeah? Boy, I don't know. This is like, I don't know. Sometimes you find stuff and you just know this was somebody like 13 or 14 years old learning to program. Yeah, is that the end of us? Good. Paul, you got some weird games over here on the Atari 8-bit. Let's see what else you got. Yeah, that's why you dig through these games. You never know what you're going to find here. I wonder if Pegasus, is that the shooter or is that the joust-like game? Oh, it's another pinball. I think we're good on pinball, yeah? I may just be stuck in pinball hell. I don't know. Yeah? Wait till we find all the ones. There's like hundreds of them for some reason that are all based on women in the nude. Yeah? You're enjoying pinball hell. Yeah, I think there must have been a pinball creation software put out for the Atari 8-bit, and everybody and their mother had to create a pinball game. It's interesting that so many of them got preserved, yeah? Pitfall. I don't remember ever playing Pitfall on the Atari 8-bit computer. I don't imagine it's going to be too far from the Atari 2600. This is one of my Aunt Lisa's games. It was a game I never could get into. But my Aunt Lisa could run this thing in the time limit and find everything. Yeah, she knew Pitfall. I remember on the 2600 version, if we run backwards, we find the treasure pretty quickly. Let's see. Oh, where did the... Yeah, it's pretty much exactly like the 2600 version. But I don't know, this game was so crazy. You had to run this direction, then this direction, and a treasure would appear over here, then you go down and come back up, and I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those games I guess you just have to play a heck of a lot of to be able to remember where everything is at. So this is different than the 2600 version in the fact that we haven't found that treasure yet. Yeah, by now we would have already came to it. Was this our opening screen? We'll see if we go down, we can trigger something. No. Where are the treasures? I don't know. We're going to turn around and go the other way if we see the opening screen again, yeah? Oh, there we go. We got one. We got a treasure. It was a bag of money. Just laying out in the jungle. I think the control's a little tighter than the 2600 version. Then again, it may just be the joystick that I'm using. Yeah. Oh, there's a treasure. Oh, it's a diamond ring. We can get married. We can go get properly engaged. Oh, never mind. Cancel the wedding. Cancel the wedding. Did we lose all our treasures and everything? Oh, yeah, we're out of here. We're dead. Oh, boy. So, yeah, we had Pitfall on here. We'll continue in the P's. Yeah? Is my converter on? Yeah. We might there's a Pac-Man arcade version, lots of Pac-Man, of course. There's Pang. Yeah, I wonder if it's the same Pang that I'm familiar with. Do we need to go over to the VBXE? We may need to do so. Let me see here. Switch over to my VGA source. Geez, Louise. Okay, yeah, we got joystick support. Sound on and off. Jeez Louise, look at all the options. Yeah, this may be the Pain that I remember. Where you're shooting the little cables up and busting the balloons, yeah? Is this a VBXE game or is it... I'm looking. That looks better here. Boy, this game was so simple, but so hard. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, boy. Maybe we should have it over on... I know what the problem is. It's a PAL game. Yeah? It's from where Paul's from. And PAL games do not cooperate with our NTSC. Yeah, no, that's not going to work out for us. We'll keep digging in the M's. Yeah, our P's, my bad. Dang, I was hoping that was Pang. I'm into some Pang, buddy. Can't play it like that, though. Yeah, did we kill our machine? Let me find out here. We'll give it the old power down, see what happens. There's our test screen. There we go. Okie dokie. Yeah, Pang drove our machine crazy. Those 50 kilohertz signals playing hell on my computer. So we better not mess with Pang anymore. What do we see here? What's going on? I'm looking for some crazy stuff here. What the heck is Peanut Butter Panic? Yeah, let's go see what the Peanut Butter Panic's about. Wait, wasn't that a movie that came out? No, that was the Peanut Butter Falcon. Yeah? Pong. Jeez, Paul's going super old school on us. On this sandwich machine, one is yellow, the other's green. You can gobble a sandwich or jump for a star. Launch your partner and you'll both go far. I don't know. We got a whole line thrown down for this game. I want to see what's going on. CBS game. We're pushing the start key, the 1 key, the return key, the space key. There we go. The goal is to make as many sandwiches as you can, catching stars to power your sandwich machine. Use the joysticks to move, press the action button to jump. Use the star spring to launch each other to the highest stars. Eat more sandwiches for energy. Watch out for snarfs. What is going on here? What are we supposed to be doing? How do we launch? Maybe this was a two-player game. I don't know, we got a big sandwich down there. How do we eat it? Yeah, I have no idea. Paul coming in with some Pong. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a single-player Pong. I'm quite sure Pong appeared somewhere. It made Atari famous. There we go. Which Pong? We got Pong 2 even. We got Pong Blast. Let's just see the original. Maybe what's the original Pong here. There we go. We even got a nice green screen like we're actually playing ping pong or tennis or something. Oh boy, and the ball actually went straight through our paddle. Oh boy, I got to get used to the movement rate here. Oh, come on! It goes straight through the paddle. Who programmed this? Yeah? Pong was even before my time. Yeah? Hard to believe some of the things that this was before Amazon Prime was around and Netflix. This is the kind of stuff people were entertained by. And I mean entertained for real. Look at that. Yeah, we're losing bad here. But yeah, there were children at school and they were daydreaming about getting out of school to play some Pong, baby. Yeah, take care, brother. I'm glad to see you pop on. I hope that you're feeling better and stay out of the hospital, mate. Stay out of the hospital. They're no good for you anyway. Yeah. But cheers to Paul, yeah? Some great game suggestions coming in from Paul. Some classics. Some classics. Too bad none of the games named after him turned out to be any good. Let's see what Parsec XL is doing here. It's a 91 game. Oh, it is like Parsec from the TI 99.4A. Let me get some volume going on over here. Yeah, we're going to get the voices. Oh, it just ain't the same without the voices. Good shot, Commander. Nice shot. But I didn't know someone had ported Parsec over to... Jeez Louise. Oh, geez. Yeah, I didn't know somebody had brought it over to the Atari. I'd much rather play the TI 99 4A version. Oh boy. Yeah, there's some treasure stuck over here in the peas though. I wonder what Panzer Grenadier is. Oh, excuse me. There's Pingon, Pet Frogger, Phantom, Pharaoh's Revenge, Pete Rules. We got Phoenix, which I believe that's the ZX Spectrum port. And it plays too slow on here. I love some Phoenix. Another arcade machine that never had joysticks. It had buttons to move left and right. Pie Hunter. What? Let's go see. Pie Hunter. Let's go see. Let's see what you're getting us into, man. Let's go see Pie Hunter. It's a pinball machine. We might as well. Let's go on a pie hunt. Oh, we got it over there. The pie hunt is on. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. This is pinball hell. The physics. I can get into some pinball, but the physics, holy smokes. Wait a second. You guys, what's up with all these pinball machines? There's the Planet of Doom. There's Plaque Attack. These are some Atari classics here. Plant Panic, Plantation, Plaque Man. Plaque Man. He's giving you cavities in the night. It's Plaque Man. He was hired by your dentist to bring you back in. It's Plaque Man. What are we going to find here? Pungo Land, Psychic Shoot, Puzzle Mania. Yeah, while we're here, we'll go ahead and make sure our VBXE is displaying correctly on this stream here. With some Pie the Sailor Man. Not Plaque Man. Yeah, when we start doing some game dev, this is one of the VBXE, something we got to mess with. Throw me a heart, olive oil. Oh! I didn't mean to fall off the ledge. Oh, how did we miss that? Oh, come on, Popeye. That's it, I've had it. Give me my can of spinach. Get him! Get him! Got him! He's out of here. Oh! Yeah. Looks like it's showing up on your side. That's good. Oh, come on. You better run, fat man. Popeye ain't playing around with you. Jeez Louise, this game was tough. Why? Why? Jeez Louise. That's one game I don't think, however much I play it, I don't think I'm ever going to be good at Popeye the Sailor Man from Nintendo. All right. Yeah. Beep bop boop. Let me check our live stream over here. Our moderator's still hanging out. Oh, where you guys you want to go? Live stream, we're taking game suggestions. Yeah? See if we get any in. I'll go back to playing some Centipede for a minute. It's been I miss Centipede. If I don't play Centipede for a while, I start to miss it. Yeah? That and Galaga. Come on, spiders. These spiders. Jeez Louise. Okay, this is getting annoying. I don't know what it is. We might go try some other versions of Centipede. Yeah, 7800 Centipede's where it's at. This and the ColecoVision version, they were good. But those spiders are bloody annoying as all get out. You can't really get in the zone playing because of the spiders. I've got my shoot 'em up zone I go into. Yeah, it's like some type of Zen meditation. Oh. There's the arcade artwork. Love it. There's the 2600 title screen. Oh boy, this is weird. I don't know if it's something to do with the it not being on a CRT TV, but I can barely see. Okay, now I can see my shots. Yeah, this one's hard to see. I'm gonna guess it's just putting it through an upscaler and... Yes, why I keep so many CRTs around. That's gonna be my next experiment, is we're gonna stream from a CRT TV. No joke. I've got the setup ready to go. I just need the time to put it all together and work out any kinks. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Other than the fact that I can barely see it, not too bad. We'll go to a real star of the show, yeah? No, we want to start at the bottom. Thank you. Yeah, the best portive millipede on any home system ever. The 2600 version of Millipede was quite good. Yeah, it just lacked the graphics to pull it off like the arcade. The NES Millipede was absolutely terrible. But the Atari 8-bit version of Millipede got it right. All the great arcade graphics and sounds, along with the frantic, slow burn building, I should say, action going on. Let's see if I can still get to 100K on a cold play, yeah? My play area is getting a little scrunched here. This'll help if we can stay alive. Oh, but we didn't. But it did free up our play area a little bit. Oh boy, I don't know about 100K. It's getting rough already. Two spiders. Oh, come on. Woo! It's getting frantic. It's getting frantic. Ah! Slow us down a little bit there, slow worm. Jeez Louise. Oh, can we make it to 100K? 500 away. Woo! Not bad on a Coldplay. Oh! The tidal wave's sinking us now. But we're staying afloat. Oh! Somehow, some way, we're staying afloat. We're just getting bombed. And we make it to 150,000. I don't know. Trying to get in the zone here. Oh, come on. Yeah, it didn't want us to make 150,000. Yeah. But come on. 144,000 on a Coldplay. Haven't played this in quite a while. Ask your favorite YouTuber to do something like that. Woo! All right, live chat. Game suggestions. We're going to send our new moderator, Dabbler, in. Make him look at the Atari 8-bit library. He's going to hit us with something if nobody else will. Yeah. I can't remember what all is stuck under the 5200 library here. While we wait and see if we get anybody in for something to play. Millipede, though. See what I'm saying? Fantastic. On the Frogger? Who didn't? What are we doing here? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I used to rage at Frogger. Well, I didn't really used to rage at it. I just wouldn't play Frogger. It's okay. Yeah, we'll dial up the original Frogger here. I'm sure there's let's see there we go. We got Frogger and Frogger 2 3D. One frog home. Another frog home with the bonus fly, yeah? There's our girlfriend. Oh, we got our girlfriend. Oh, but she just got killed. Yep, she won't go out on a date with us again for a while. Oh. There's our chick again. We'll do our best not to kill you, baby. And we'll get you a fly. Oh! She don't mind we killed her one time. She knew it wasn't personal. Sometimes a frog's got to do what a frog's got to do. Women understand that. Yeah? Oh! Suicided. You know, I never understood how come water killed the frog. I can understand why the cars killed the frog, but not water. I mean, come on. Alright, there was Frogger. Not a game I was ever terribly fond of. Yeah? Deathstalker 5, his arcade stuff was shoot 'em ups, fighters, etc. Mostly shooters though, shoot 'em ups. Too bad they never ported R-Type over to the Atari 8-bit. It could have handled it. If the Commodore 64 could have handled it, the Atari 8-bit could have handled it. Come on. Yeah? I don't know what we got stuck. I'm trying to think of something different than just arcade games. Let's boot the FujiNet. Let's get online. To go to our other SD card. Let's see what I got stuck over here. Oh, I don't wanna have to pull out manuals and stuff. Gemstone Warrior though, holy smokes. There's bandits. Oh. No text adventures either, please. Dungeon Hunt. Excalibur. Did we try Excalibur? That seems familiar. Did we try that last time we were on with the Atari 8-bit? Yeah? There's Gunslinger. Gruds in Space. His Dark Majesty. Jumpman. Lords of Conquest. Mail Order Monsters. Jinxter. Oh boy. Alright. Oh boy, you're gonna make us have to look boot disc and everything. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. We will mount the disc up. Yeah. And we will see if we can boot these jokers. All right, we got a loading screen. Looking promising. Let's see if we can hear it say disc 2. Why do I get a kick out of that? I swear I'm going to make videos with that voice. Yeah? We've got to figure out where that voice module, the programming for that is. It's like having Stephen Hawkins in our computer. Oh, did you have to pick a text adventure? Let's see. Maybe it's not. A trolley load of budget dog food would cause so much damage. I don't know. This better not be a text adventure. I'm out of here. Geez, why are we swapping this so much? Yeah, I don't know. If this is not a text adventure, we just missed a whole lot of, oh, geez. It's got graphics. It's a graphic adventure. Why'd they do it in black and white? Eh. No. Fine. Commit harakiri. Come on, Stephen Hawkins. It took a swap a disc. This is terrible. Even for a text graphic adventure, this is absolutely terrible. You got to swap a disc between command. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're about to ban the dabbler from coming in and giving us game suggestions. Guys, we'll play Orc Attack at some point tonight. Yeah, maybe some Forbidden Forest. We'll get into some of my classics. But right now it's just about exploring and seeing what we can find. It was so bad that my FujiNet is yet to recover. Commit harakiri, baby. Get us out of here. All right, off we go. Adun. Yeah. 221B Baker Street. That's going to be a text adventure as well. Bandits is one heck of an 8-bit shoot 'em up. Yeah, classic fixed screen shooter. Sort of like Galaga, but maybe even a little bit better than Galaga. There's Bubble Bobble. We did Castle Wolfenstein with John Stope a while back. We couldn't escape from the initial jail cell. Yeah, this is pro gaming going on around here. Altered Beast. Oh boy, we've got it on the Commodore 64. But you're talking mostly, like when Altered Beast really hit was Sega Genesis. Master System had it too. The Atari is pretty much everything. There's a few things out post 1985, but most everything on the computer is going to be in the range of around 79 to about 85, 86. Sporadic stuff afterwards. Yeah, you're on the real, messing with the Atari 8-bit, you're on the real frontier of the Wild West of old school classic gaming. Some of the like Fantasy and Fantasy 2, killer RPGs, very early RPGs. There's the Prince of Persia. That's got to be a homebrew, yeah? We got to go take a look at this. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's carts here. Yeah, we can actually, geez Louise. Yeah, this is going to be, Let's see if we can. Oh wait, why is it trying to? We don't want to do that. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to that folder via. I want to see somebody's homebrew port of Prince of Persia here. So I think we can navigate from here, and we can fire the Atari Max cart. Interesting. Prince of Persia on cartridge format. I watched the demo too. I don't know, the Atari seemed like to beat on their chest a lot, yeah? That they got Prince of Persia over here for the 128XE. I hate to tell them, but somebody ported it over and it's really good to the 64K Commodore 64. Hate to tell them. I mean, I'm not putting down anybody's efforts or anything, but you know, you needed double the RAM to run the game. Over on the Commodore, they ran it with half the RAM. But the Pokey Chip's doing its thing. The old Apple 8-bit classic. Yeah, get us into our death maze. Oh, been a long time since I looked at any version of Prince of Persia, but this one feels a little slippery. Looks good. I think it may have a little more color than the Commodore 64 version. Oh, we don't have our sword. Oh, you did not jump. I press up to jump. It seems like we should be able to jump up and grab that ledge. Yeah? Or am I just going crazy? I don't know. Alright, this time you better jump, Prince of Persia. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, what do we got to trigger here? Oh! Yeah, there's some delay in the movement. Oh! Where's Sword Guy at? We'll let him kill us. just to see some death scenes, yeah? Ah. Jump! Jeez Louise. Yeah, the movement's like I don't know, it feels slippery in this version. It's not how I remember it. I remember I can't even remember where we played Prince of Persia at. Somebody's house. I remember the control feeling much more precise. Because there were so many just precise style movements and such you had to do here. There we go. It's coming back to me. No, it's not. No, this doesn't feel good at all. Looks great, sounds good, but it's just the controls are just like slippery or something. The third time's the charm. Alright, there's that plate pressed down. Here's this plate pressed down, and jump. Okay, I give up. Yeah, I give up. Prince of Persia, that's interesting to see. And we may just be faster here. Let's go. I don't really go into the home soft disc only collection. We'll go over here and see what else we see. Yeah. There are some classic games though. It's you know, you're talking about fantasy. Oh my goodness. Wizard's Crown, Eternal Dagger. Oh, Gemstone Warrior. Project Fire Blast. Yeah. I was just looking. I wonder if that's I don't remember that one being a thing. I know Project Fire Start. Holy smokes. Commodore 64. Seven Cities of Gold. Do 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 do. There's the Eternal Dagger. The Guild of Thieves. The Never Ending Story. Yeah. Troll's Tale. I don't know that one. There's the Ultima games. They got 1 through 5 on the Atari. And then there's John's favorite, Zork. There's Wizard's Crown. Yeah. But we'll try to stick to more, at least action games. They don't have to be arcade games. Because I don't want to bore everybody to death with an RPG, especially when I don't have the manuals or anything on hand to even know what the keys are to do certain things. So yeah. What is it? You wanted to see Time Wizard? Yeah, we can take a look at Time Wizard, buddy. Okay. Okay, I got you. But yeah, live chat. Feel free to jump in, throw your favorite Atari games in here. You know, if you had it on the 2600, then there's a good chance it's on the Atari 8-bit. 5200 games, we got them. Some 7800 things appeared on the Atari 8-bit. But we gotta go look at Time Wizards for the Dabla. Or he'll never forgive me. Oops. Watch it be like something with 15 discs. Oh, we went all this way and it's a cartridge. Ah, that's life, huh? At least we can get there faster this way. Deluxe edition. So I'm gonna guess this is another homebrew. It's nice that these disc-only games have cartridges all through them. Home soft. Uh, what language you guys speak? Polski? Italiano? Francois? Espanol? What you want? Deutsch? I don't even know what the top one is. Yeah, I hate to tell you, if it's a PAL game, we're going to be in trouble. I already see black and white and some bouncing things going on. I see a lot of, I don't know, PAL region looking names. But we may be okay. Yeah, this actually does look like it would be up your alley. Button 1, pause, 2, rewind, 3, restart. Interesting. So button 2 rewinds things, button 3 restarts it. Okay. Alright, we're rewinding our play. This is actually a cool feature. There we go. Interesting. Interesting concept. Oh boy. Oh boy. What in the world? Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're not going to win any marathons with this one. I can't even get lined up on the ladder here. There we go. Oh boy. Oh! Then we gotta do this backwards? Oh geez, come on. Now what are they going to hit us with? Jeez, we're rewinding. Ah! What do we gotta do? Jump off this over one? Oh, come on. Well, how the heck do we... Ah! How do we jump? Neat game concept. Oh, but the controls. It's like everything has to, and nothing feels like it's actually... I don't know. I've had enough. I've had enough. Yeah, Time Wizard's a very interesting concept, but it's marred by really weird controls. And everything has to be so precisely lined up and such. And then you're timed. I guess that's the point of the game or whatever, but that kind of stuff just frustrates me more than it makes me want to play more. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum. Let's play some Atari Blast. Yeah, a homage to the great 8-bit shoot-'em-ups of the past. Little homebrew game. Oh boy, we're taking so much damage. Jeez. Oh, come on. It was Mario. I hate this back and forth shot. Yeah, Simon Says. That's how you put in your passwords for this game. Yeah, I think it's just a neat game. Here we got an R-type level, yeah? Jeez. The speed of this thing. There's our Xevious stage, yeah? Man Ghost. Yeah, you gotta love this shooter. It's just a homage to classic gaming and classic shooters of the 8-bit era. Where else would this be other than the Atari, yeah? Oh, geez, what's up with these guys? Oh! Jeez. Oh, I needed that heart. I don't need any more spread shot and such. The origins of C. What's going on, Comp Native? Yeah. I don't know. I never remember seeing anybody complaining about seizures back in the day. I think Pokemon started it off, right? Well, we got a Zaxxon-inspired stage here. We didn't have seizure warnings. We were just tougher kids, yeah? You know, you fall out playing Atari, don't worry. Go get Jimmy a Coke. He's just got the shakes. He's overexcited. Yeah, I don't even remember anybody falling out. Yeah, we're that generation where if we would have fell on the floor and start shaking, we would have got 2 spankings, one for throwing a fit. You don't get off that floor right now, you're getting a spanking. Oh, now you want to shake? Oh, okay, yeah. That's 2 spankings for you. Remember how you would get the spanking, you'd get the whipping, and then if you cried, you got the extra one for crying, yeah? Robot goes down. I can't believe we're getting this far in this game. It's been a long time since we fired this up too. It's interesting to see all the inspiration from classic games. You know, the Space Invader enemies, the Pac-Man enemies, etc. And then the levels inspired directly by, you know, classic shooters and such. We've seen R-Type, Exevious. We had a cameo by Super Mario in here. Come on. This game is relentless, though. It's just pounding us. Yes, we want lasers. Our little ship is sick. There's a heart. Oh, we got lasers. Oh, and there goes our lasers. Oh darn, it's that spread shot. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh! Get on the other side! Oh, how did we do that? We lucked out that time. Yeah, if I fall out, guys, somebody call my wife and have her yell at me. I'll jump out of the, Yeah, give that controller to your brother. Yeah, exactly right, Com Native. What's happening, John Stoke? Guys, if I fall out, somebody just call my wife to yell at me. Look, we got a Scrabble stage. Yeah, I don't care if I'm dead or what. If my wife starts yelling, I'll come out of my grave. She's just got that type of voice. That type of voice that gives you chills down your spine anytime you hear it and not expecting it. Yeah? Now we're looking like we're into a Protector-inspired stage. Yeah, I love just seeing these stages and the enemies and such. Oh! Yep, one of the best homebrews on the Atari. I'm sorry, this game just screams Atari. You know, just everything about this game is it's a great game. There's the choplifters, but everything just screams Atari here. What a nice homage to the classic gaming Atari scene. Not gonna lie, and it's just so well done as well. It's not easy, that's for sure. Oh, at first I thought we were on River Raid. Yeah, maybe that's Spy Hunter stage. No? Let's see if I can piece this stage here together. It's familiar. We got little tanks are blowing up. Not Mission X. Blue Max? Looks like Blue Max, but where's the river? Jeez Louise. Now it looks like River Raid or Blue Max. And all the little hidden power-ups and stuff on the stages. Yeah. Excellent job to whoever did this. Excellent job. You get my respect. Oh, we're almost out of our little... Oh, there's a heart. Oh! Right on time, too. Venture, oh boy, Venture, yeah. Guys, you want to head there next to some Venture? That's it, we're taking game requests from the live chat. If this game just keeps going and going forever, we'll get off of it eventually. I don't think I've ever been this far in the game. Probably won't get much further than this. They're just throwing everything at us at this point. But we do take game requests from the live chat. When does this game turn into blazing lasers? The only thing I'm missing so far is where's the references to Centipede? Where's the references to Galaga? You can't have a homage to classic shooters and not have Centipede and Galaga in this mix. I've seen Space Invaders, Xevious, R-Type, come on. Scramble. Where's Defender at? Where's Galaga? Where's Centipede? Maybe they're the last stages, yeah? I feel like this guy really wants to hurt us. Jesus, please, is there any way to... Yeah, I don't think we're going to get past this, guys. We're taking some damage. Oh, we made it! Every time if I say we're going to do something, we never do, yeah? If I say there's no way we can do it, somehow we always make it happen. Welcome to the Random Encounter Show. I'm Deathstalker 5. John Stope, we got you. You're on a moderator team, John. We got you a teammate. Atari Spaceships Complex. Oh, geez. This looks like Armalite. Yeah, our ship's almost down. It's almost out of here. The control starts getting sluggish and the bullets start coming slower. Oh! Late shove coming in. This would be a game Late Shove appreciates. You know, there's all the different classic shooters being pushed in. Too bad I'm almost dead. Oh, we got a heart though. But it's not going to matter much. We're still flying on fumes here. Yeah, I'm tired of these. I know it's neat. They're from Xevious. Can we quit? We're finally down. We're finally down. Okay, game suggestions, guys. I seen Venture. Did anybody else have some too? Were you guys talking about games behind my back on my own live stream? Come on, guys. Jeez Louise. Let's see if Venture's stuck down here. If it's on here, let's see the no, there's Vanguard. So we'll go over here. Oh, where's Venture at? Yeah? That's surprising. No Venture on the Atari 8-bit. I don't believe that. Somebody ported Venture over here under a different name. It's hard for me to believe that Venture got ported to everywhere. I don't know. Looks like somehow Venture didn't make it to the Atari 8-bit computer. That's actually super surprising to me. I don't see that either. Somebody referenced Silly Venture. Yeah, so you guys come in with some game suggestions real quick. While you're doing that, I'm going to go grab a little bit more drink. And you can tell anybody joining in that I forgot to put my break text up. Yeah? Here I am. There's quite a few 2600 games on here. Um, you want to see? I don't know. Did we show laser gates off before? That's a killer. The 2600 version is actually better than the um, Atari 8-bit version. Yeah, but it's like Gradius and such before Gradius existed, etc. It's actually a really interesting concept. You know that you're flying into these. There's a whole story behind. This is actually a sequel to another game. But you're flying into these caves of these planets that have these supercomputers that have went rogue inside of them. You're going to take them down. So they've built all these defenses inside the caves. And oh boy, it's one of my top shooters ever, the 2600 version. This one's good too. It looks great. But I think it was unfinished actually. You know, 84 is when Magic went under and Activision bought them, and I'm pretty sure Activision just released this and several other games that were in the works for the Atari 8-bit. But this one, even though it looks great, like the enemies aren't shooting in it. There's the radar towers are missing and stuff that the 2600 version has. Yeah, it's in a 2600 games in my top shoot 'em up list. There's a few of all time. Yeah, that'll be something I have to work hard to get that rolling. But we'll have the 2600 and stuff. We'll have it. I'm thinking about buying one of those modern HDMI versions, honestly. But I want to see if we can stream from the original hardware. But that's RF out only. But the 2600 version of this game, it's nuts hard and it's so good. It's so good. You just keep coming back over and over to see if you can get a little bit further. Yeah, because it's on a. This one's on a timer too. We got 30 seconds to finish this stage or it blows. All right, we're coming up on what would be the boss, or the laser gate. Yeah, the computer. Yeah, but before Gradius, there was laser gates. So yeah, I really wish. I really think this is unfinished. So it was. Too bad they went out of business. Yeah, because if they would have made this, if they would have done what they did with the 2600 with this would have been a killer shooter. I mean, it still is in a way, but it's just missing some stuff. You know, it's just sort of the same old, same old. But iMagic literally spawned out some killer shooters for the 2600 toward the end. Some killer stuff. Subterranea, that's a top shooter of mine. It's got boss fights, it's crazy horizontal, vertical shooter. Yeah. Now, what was the paddle shooter they did? Solar Flare? Solar Storm. That was it. Solar Storm. That was killer. Yeah, let me check on the here, see if we're doing all right. Yeah, we are running at a constant. See, I'm testing the Atari out on this new hardware as well for streaming. We hadn't done the Atari on the new hardware, but everything looks like it's fairly stable, so I'm happy with that. Bum 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 ba bum bum. Let's see what else we can find here. We got the Gremlins guys. Yeah, we played that before. That's it's one of my favorite 8-bit Atari games. We've got Vanguard, Killer Shooter. You guys want to do some random stuff? You guys want to suggest some games? What do you want to do? Let's hit this live. Let's get this live chat rolling. I'm not going to be around tomorrow, or probably I'll try to get it back in this weekend, but I know definitely I'll be down probably tomorrow and Friday. So you guys gonna have to miss me for a couple of days. I'm getting some nicotine in. Yeah, trying to get as much gaming as I can get in before I get busy throughout the rest of the week. 20th Century Fox made some killer shooters. I think Fantastic Voyage is on here. Did you ever play that on the 2600 Late Shove? There it is. Forget River Raid. I don't know why people are so crazy about River Raid. This was the vertical shooter. Yeah, you're inside the human body. You got you're going through the blood vessels and intestines and things, and you've got these white blood cells like here trying to attack your ship as you go by. There's viruses, there's bacteria, there's blood cells, there's antibodies. Yeah. There's massive blockages in arteries. Yeah, that's what we're flying through, is to unblock the arteries. And there's some things you can shoot and some you can't. And as you take damage, the heart monitor speeds up. And if you touch the side walls, the antibodies come out, like right there. Oh, I think that's a blood cell. My bad. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to shoot those. Ah. There's platelets. Yeah. Oh, we got a narrowing of the vascular structure. There we go. We shoot those, some type of medicine or something. I can't remember exactly what those are supposed to be. But they slow the heart back down. I guess they're statins, yeah? They look like keys. Oh boy, we gotta get some speed. Oh, platelets! Oh no! Oh! There's the blockage. Oh! There's that double cheeseburger someone ate in 1967. Hey, Nick, what's happening? Welcome in. We're playing some classic Atari 8-bit computer games tonight. Oh, come on. Yeah, but forget River Raid. This is where the action was. And I believe the 2600 version, you got a lot more speed and we're moving faster in it. That was one thing about the 2600. It was, the hardware, it was pretty weak compared to other consoles and stuff that would come out after it. But boy, could that thing move stuff fast. Did you ever realize that? That machine could move some stuff around fast. Yeah, I believe these are some kind of bacteria or something. They're down in the brown region. Down in the brown region of the human body. Yeah, I guess we're in the digestive tract or something. Yeah, I don't know. Oh boy. War of the lower intestine. Oh, every time we leave one of those behind, it counts against us. Ah! Yo! Give us a few more of those statins. We gotta slow this guy's heart down. Come on, doctor. Oh! Oh, we saved him at the last moment. Yeah. Good thing Comp Native came on. I forgot to give my epilepsy warning out when we were playing Atari stuff. Yeah. Just on a fantastic voyage through the human body. You guys ever see this movie? There's one we're going to pull up at some point. for the Rogues Gallery, our paid membership stuff around here. We have a little movie club. Oh, but the Fantastic Voyage is just a fantastic movie. What was that, the 60s or the 50s? I think it was the 60s, yeah? Uh-oh, back to the brown place with the bacteria. I don't like the brown place, Mommy. It stinks in here. But so many cool games that took place inside the human body in the early 8-bit scene, yeah? Microsurgeon, Fantastic Voyage. The microscopic mission, we'll have to look at that on the Color Computer 3. Yeah. We must be in a vein now, yeah? It's not red, it's not oxygenated blood. Oh! Oh! White blood cells on the attack, oh! Give this guy some Lasix, yeah? We can't pick up any speed here. There's the platelets. Yeah, we're getting close to the blocked artery. Though I'm not sure what happens if your blood turns green. You turn into the Incredible Hulk, I guess. You're David Bannister, yeah? David Banner. What was the Hulk's real name? My goodness, it's been so long since I've seen the show. I never got into comics, so I wouldn't know. Guys, you didn't know you were coming on to do important life-saving work tonight, did you? What we do around here. We go to the brown place. We get antibodies all stirred up against us. We're just kamikaze in these bacteria, yeah? The patient means everything to us. Find that level of care at your local hospital. Oh no, he's flatlining, Doc. Oh! Dr. David Banner. About the backhammer raise. Alright, live chat, hit me with some suggestions over here. What's your favorite Atari games? Come on. Colonoscopy simulator. Yeah. I'm in. I'm in. Yeah. Think if doctors found out the kind of money they could make live streaming those events, yeah? You walk in, they throw a sheet over you, cameras like, action. With that camera. Going where no man's gone before. Makes you want to watch Inner Space? Yeah, good movie. Good movie. Fantastic Voyage. We'll watch it over on, not this month. I've got something. They told me to go into the rabbit hole, the member section on our members only Discord over there. They told us to go into the rabbit hole and pick a movie they probably haven't seen before. So I got them something. I'll let you guys know. I will announce it tonight or tomorrow. We will be running Red Dwarf on Friday. I'm not sure what time, though. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff going on in life right now, so I've got to sit down and actually figure out when I'm going to be home Friday. So we will be running some Red Dwarf. But this month's movie should be pretty good, too. But, yeah, I want to run the Fantastic Voyage at sometime. I got the VHS just waiting on us. Beep bop ba da ba ba da. You guys aren't going to throw any game suggestions out there? You don't want to relive those favorite Atari moments? What do I got over here? I'm just looking at my 2600 collection over here. Little crystal castles. Oh. Demon Attack. I doubt they've got Cosmic Creeps. I wonder if they got fast food on here. Gunfighter, that's a 2-player game. You ain't gonna trick us, John. I mean, we'll pull it up, yeah, for sure. Let's see if this is the same fast food, though. Yeah! Oh, Excalibur is one of my favorite fantasy movies of all time. Yeah? I seen it when I was a kid. When Igraine comes out and dances in that see-through dress. Yeah, that did something for me, even as a kid. Fast food. This is one I played with Aunt Lisa. The goal, you're a disembodied mouth. Yeah? You're to eat everything except the cucumbers, or I guess the eggplants, or whatever the heck they are. The purple pickles. But we used to play the heck out of this. I wonder if you burp at the end. And different food, the higher fat content the food has, the more points you get. Uh-oh, we had a purple pickle. 2 of them now. Yeah, but I could get down with this game because this is what it was like going over to her house and staying up all night. Eating pizza and Chinese food and sodas back to back, all for a weekend. You're getting fatter, baby. Oh, yeah, I feel this game. Yeah, this game is real. This is real life. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pizzas, ice cream sundaes. Bring it on, baby. Ah. They should have changed the purple pickles to salads, yeah? Avoid the salads. You're getting fatter. Oh, yeah, Igraine in that see-through dress. Yeah, I wasn't old enough to know what to do with her, but it gave me some feelings. I knew that was something special, even though I didn't know why at the time. She can come belly dance whenever she wants over here. She'll have to fight my wife, but it is what it is. Oh! Oh, we had purple pickled out. Yeah? Could you imagine if they released this game nowadays, the outrage We're teaching children to eat fatty foods and all this kind of stuff. The concerned parent groups, you know, they're fine with their kids playing Grand Theft Auto 5. But you release a food, the goal is to eat nothing but fast food and fatty foods and such. Oh yeah, there'll be outrage. It's teaching our children to eat unhealthy. But you don't mind them picking up a streetwalker and killing her instead of paying her, huh? The modern world. That's why I'm a hermit. I stay away from it all. I don't get it. Me? Yeah, this is where I learned my food pyramid from. Nothing bad happened to me. I eat pizzas all the time. We have a buffet where it has all-you-can-eat banana splits down the road from us, and they're good. I think about it quite often. Oh! The goal of the game is to get fatter and fatter. The fatter you are, the better you are. And that's true in life, yeah? That's just survival mechanism, storing fat. Fat people are going to outlive everybody at Mad Max times. That's what they don't realize. Yeah? They're going to be able to go for months without eating. Yeah, that's why you're not supposed to eat those purple ones. They definitely are suspect. But bring on those sodas, baby. Bring on anything that tastes great. Healthy food tastes better. It's a survival thing. Yeah, it's what people don't realize. Okay, guys. You don't suggest any games. I'm gonna keep torturing you with this stuff. What else do I got stuck over here? Yeah, we'll save Orc Attack till the end. You guys don't come with any game suggestions. We're going to go play. We're gonna go hang out on the golf course, swing a club for a minute. Oh, I didn't. What are you doing? You've lost your mind. Actually, I've lost my mind. I'm so used to my other computers. Pressing the key to the, anytime John Stopes on, though, we got to play a golf game. You didn't need manuals. Well, actually, you did big time for the computer games. You had no idea where stuff was going to be keyed to. But for the 2600, no, you just needed to know what hurt and what gave you points. Just hit the red button. Mean 18 plus. I promise you, it's not pornographic in any way. Unless I've chosen the wrong game. Where is it at? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Mean 18, baby. I mean, was this necessary on a computer where you could literally type in? Yeah, we're ready. Let's do this. You guys can see how terrible I am at all golf games. I don't even know how we start. How did we ever get started on this golf game thing with John? I don't even remember. No, not the tree. Okay. No, not the tree. It's already begun. At least this game selects the irons and clubs and stuff for you. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on with these different irons and woods and such things. We hooked that one. All right, we've hit a tree and we've hit the sand pit. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's see if just by chance we can hit the green here. The furthest in possible. I think that's lined up with the hole. Oh, come on. Come on. We got a bogey. Yeah, not too bad. All right, let's look out upon the green. We made it. At least, are we on the green or on the rough? I don't know. We might be on the green. Big surprise. There's the hole way off in the distance. I see the flag flying. Yeah, John was here the day I hit the flag. We hit the flag. Yeah, we might hit the flag again. I don't know. That was a freak thing. I've never seen that in my life. On Mean 18. Yeah, I played a heck of a lot of Mean 18 on the Atari 7800. Never once have I ever hit the flag, but we put it on a live stream, and sure enough, we hit the flag. And the game didn't even reward us. We're going to give this one a whack. Oh boy, we hit the hole. We got it in. One over par. We're bogeying, but that's not too bad compared to our normal day at golf. Yeah, you guys feel free to throw any game suggestions in while we're doing this. I'm just doing this because you guys need to be tortured, apparently. What a drive. Yeah, that makes it looks like we actually know how to play this game. What is a P wedge? Yeah, I never understood what a P wedge was. A putting wedge? I don't know how hard to hit this thing with a P wedge. We're on the green. No, we're not. We're getting a sand wedge out. All right, can we hit the flag again? That's become my whole life's goal anytime I play this game. We just got to hit the flag. Putting from 400 yards away. Putting for 200 yards away. Oh, what a putt, though. Pitching wedge. Hey, you see, I learn something every time I come online. I learn something every time I come on. A pitching wedge. Putting wedge sounds better. This isn't baseball. What are we pitching? Oh, it's almost impossible with this game not to put a hook on the ball. Yeah, if you don't get it on that tiny little bottom line, I mean, it's just that tiny little bottom line. It's going to the left or right big time. All right, we're with our pitching wedge. Thanks, Comp Native. I should have used a 1-iron. Oh boy, that was pitiful. Scared to hit it too hard. Just get on the green. We can handle the putting. Oh boy, I thought that was going to be somewhere near the hole. Gotcha. So we need that thing when there's trees in the way. Oh, we're in. 4 over par. Yeah, they're going to kick us off this golf course. All right, we're on a 6-iron. This is a short hole. Over here at Pebble Beach. We're on the green. The wrong end of the green, but we're on the green. Okay, I know we're on a downhill slope because of the little arrows. Yeah, but we're gonna have to give this thing a whack. I just don't want it going fly. I don't want it flying too far. I'd rather undershoot the hole than overshoot it. If this was putt-putt golf, we'd be golden. We'd be golden. Bounce it off the windmill, around the gnome, down for a hole-in-one. One time I worked for, you get over to tall people. Yeah, the closest interaction I ever had with golf. Oh, here we go. Nice. What in the world? Closest interaction I had with golf is I worked for I don't even, if we hit it, it's just going to go up in the air and hit the tree. Yeah, what'd I tell you? Didn't fall in the water, though. We're golden. Yeah, closest thing I had with golf in my life. I worked for a golf range when I was a teenager. Yeah, I had to drive this golf cart around with a turbine thing in the front and pick up all the golf balls in the morning. I hated that job. Yeah, then had to go unload that into the ball washer. Boy, we never ending jokes with this job. All right, can we hit the flag? It's all up to us. What do we got? A P wedge? Come on, come on. We did it. I can't believe it. Only when we live stream, baby. Only when we live stream. Go ahead, pull up an emulator, Mean 18 Golf, and tell me how many times you can hit the flag. I'll be here waiting. And sink a putt like that. Yeah. We're on par, baby. Hitting the flag was the whole key. All right, can we hit the flag? We're about to say we're batting with a pitching wedge. No, we're driving with a pitching wedge. 102. We're going to try to catch. Oh boy. Oh boy. Holy smokes. All right. Not hitting the flag that time. But it is in our sights. Enemy sighted. Nope. I don't even think we're on the green. All right, we still have a chance to hit the flag here. Oh boy. We scrubbed that shot. This is in Kentucky. This is a Kentucky course. They've got bluegrass. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm glad I turned a little bit. Geez, what do we do? Knock it into somebody's parking lot? You really needed to redraw that. We didn't move anywhere. We're going to turn really well over here. Come on. The game's trying to stop us. We hit the flag, yeah? It's going to have no mercy on us forever after this. We hit the flag. Don't go in the water. Okay, good. Caddyshack? It's about how we're playing. Oh boy, it's way down the course. That one's going to the sand pit. Oh no. Oh! All right, we got our sand wedge out. We may possibly be able to hit this flag again. Here we go. It's the only reason I play is to try to hit this flag. We got to keep it as straight as possible. We need about right there. No, we hooked it. Oh. I can't believe we hit the flag again. All right, we got an uphill battle here. Jesus, okay, guys, we're getting out of golf. Yeah. Any game suggestions? If not, we're going to go to Orc Attack or Forbidden Forest. Which one do you want to do? Orc Attack or Forbidden Forest? Two classic fantasy games that have been in my favorites since I got my Atari 8-bit computer back in the early 90s. Mid 90s. I think it was 94 when I picked up an Atari 8-bit computer at a yard sale. I traded it off and got an Atari 130XE. I came up in the world. You don't know either of those. Let's do some Orc Attack, and then if we're feeling it, we will go do some we'll do some Forbidden Forest. Where is Orc Attack? It's not under here. It should be. It's an original cartridge. I had the cartridge. There's good old orc attack. Let's defend the wall. We're over here at Helm's Deep. 83 game. Yeah, noted for its grotesque violence. Yeah, you definitely want to pick up Orc Attack. We'll come back and do reviews of especially my favorite games and such. But you're not going to need a review of this game. You're just going to see it, and you're going to fall in love. It's one of the greatest 8-bit games ever made. Yeah? Defending a castle wall against invading orcs. And we're already messing up. But you're armed with stones, swords, and pots of burning oil. And the orcs bring along their friends, like Sauron the White, blue, pink, and purple with his spells, massive trolls, oh, we weren't fast enough. We'll take this one off, then we'll run for it. Go, 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 get the oil, get the oil. Chunk it. Defend the wall, man. Defend the wall. Hit that orc. And then at the end, we pile up all the dead orcs, and we make a pyramid from their dead bodies. What more do you need in a review? It's also available on the Commodore 64, but the Atari version, in my opinion, is much better. Not a huge difference, but there's a difference in speed and such. The Atari had a little more color and a little more speed behind its computers. But this game needs no review. It's Orc Attack. Kill orcs, stack their dead bodies. Watch the blood fly, yeah? See their bodies burning beneath the castle wall. Ain't no doubt. Oh, and they bring giant spiders too. Let's not forget all the enemies. I can't remember. There's probably more that I haven't seen. Yeah, it's almost like every time you get a little bit further in this game, you start to see more enemies and strategies and such from the Green Menace. The real secret of this game is they're really not orcs. They're just white guys dressed up in green suits. Yeah, they got... I see their hands. Pump the fire. See the orcs burn. Yeah? For Whom the Bell Tolls is the best soundtrack for playing this game. Alright, here's Gandalf the Grey. Bomb him. We gotta go get that last skeleton. It's not gonna hit an embankment. Die, wizard, die! We trusted you. We trusted you with the ring. Oh, we took a hit. Alright, Gandalf goes down. And the orcs come back. Yeah, they needed this guy. Oh, there goes our head. Oh, look at the blood. Look at the violence. All right, we got another life. Let's do this. But they needed this guy at Helm's Deep. Yeah? He's dedicated. You know, you got to think, where's all the other people in this castle? What are they doing? This guy's out defending the wall by himself. And they're in there having some kind of feast or something. You don't worry about, what we name this guy? Norm. Don't worry about Norm. He's got it. Don't worry about Norm taking arrow after arrow from crossbows. Don't worry that the orcs are tearing down the battlements of the wall. And the only thing we gave, oh, we're almost dead. We're spinning. The only thing we gave Norm to fight off an entire horde of, oh, we're dead. Yeah, that's orc attack. We didn't get far tonight. Yeah, time for some Forbidden Forest, guys. Anybody with game suggestions, hit me. We'll do some Forbidden Forest, and then we're out of here unless we start getting some game suggestions in. We've been running at 3 hours and 5 minutes so far. We ran at 4 hours yesterday. Yeah, we've been doing it. We've become a live streaming monster around here. Interesting game. This one's actually better on the Commodore 64. But I played it on the Atari. So the Atari will always have a special place in my heart for this game. Run! Basically, we're running around a nightmare forest. Killing giant spiders. Oh, and getting killed by giant spiders. And then we start breakdancing. Oh, how did that miss? How am I so far off? Got one. Got two. Use the wiggle stick. I would prefer to use the joystick. Oh! There's our breakdance. Our breakdancing archer. What do we got to fight next? Is it the giant skeleton with the spear? I can't remember. Oh no, it's the giant mosquito creature. Come at me. Ah! It's the one-eyed giant flying mosquito creature from hell. This game's ridiculous. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Come on. Come through that tree. Ah! Oh, run for your life! Where did he go? There he is. Alright. Now we're waiting on you. Oh boy. Oh! He's got a huge proboscis. We're just gonna fire arrows randomly. That should have hit. I guess you gotta hit him when he's right up on you. Jeez Louise. We don't fear you anymore. Yes, we do. Take this thing out. Jeez. We're gonna run out of arrows. Come on, that went right through him. Got him, right in the eye. Doing the break dance of death. Dance macabre. Or macabre, my bad. Alright. Here comes pterodactyls throwing either eggs or something else. You missed. Haja! Got him! Yeah, I just love classic fantasy games. I love them. Orc Attack, Forbidden Forest. We didn't play any Gauntlet tonight. I can't believe we played the Atari and no one screamed Gauntlet. Oh, come on, that was cheap. That was cheap. No, you don't. Turn! Turn! Oh! Oh no! Oh, come on with this. Pick one way or the other. Let me get a shot at this guy. Of course. Got him! Tricked him into jumping right in front of us. It's the British police. Yeah, the Commodore 64 version of this is all gory and stuff. Yeah, there's blood flying out everywhere. There's dismemberments happening. When they brought it over here to America for the Atari, boy, they toned it down. Oh no, it's a totem pole of death. Get your arrows loaded. Wait. Sounds like a radar station. We're just firing arrows into the night. Ah, quit jumping. I don't even know what you're supposed to be. You blob of unidentifiable pixels. I saw a 10 and a 20 in the tree. You guys picked that up? There's another one. Money trees. Where's he at? There he goes over there. 10, 20 in the tree. Fire, fire, fire! Got him! Yeah, over in the UK they got Forbidden Forest too. You're running through a cave and everything. We don't fear your kind anymore. Come back! Come back! Don't run away, you coward! Oh, they're scared of us now. You see this? Ah! That one's not... Oh, we still shot him somehow. No! Bro! Yeah! Alright, guys. Alright. Alright. We've done over 3 hours of the Atari 8-bit. Woo! Revisited a few of my favorite classics. Tried a few new games early on. I appreciate each and every one of you coming to hang out with me while I do some gaming. As far as this week's concerned, I will be sitting down and beginning filming on our next deep delve. Bum ba dum bum bum. Members, be on the lookout on your end of things for different stuff upcoming as well on the membership post and over in the Discord. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate all of you, and I will see you right back here soon on the Random Encounter Show.